What's up, y'all? It's the Boosh Bag, and I am recording this on my phone. I'm extremely informal today because I don't feel so well. All that noise is construction and whatever. Okay, so I'm making this video now, looking like this and in this raggedy ass condition because the time for it is passing, and I don't want it to be, irrelevant. You know what I mean? So. Um, Basically, I also live near the police station, so you'll always hear that going on when I don't edit it out. But anyway, I wanted to talk about this whole, hatred of Muslims going on in, I don't know if it's just the U.S., because I guess these ISIS motherfuckers been doing stuff in other places too, terrorizing a whole bunch of people. Now, anybody with a brain knows that all Muslims are not terrorists. I would venture to say most Muslims are not terrorists. I have Muslims in my family who have friends who are Muslims, and I can guarantee you, I've never met a terrorist. And these people have been Muslims, many, many years. Many people their whole entire lives. I went to school with people, regular people. I mean, a lot of times you wouldn't even know anybody's religion. I mean, who talks about religion in general settings anyway? Yeah, that's fucking weird, okay? So, yeah. Ever since, obviously, the whole 9/11 thing, and then the war, and all of that crap, we got some fear of Muslims. But we have fear of a religion, like a whole entire enormous group of people who are in a religion for the acts of a few crazy ass people. That's like when a Christian goes and that sound close, and blows up an abortion clinic. Like, that's not all Christians. That's that whack motherfucker. But nobody wants to, turn against Christians because Christians be acting crazy. But a lot of these crimes that have been committed by one religion, I would venture to say they've been committed by every goddamn body. A very small percentage of actual terroristic things that happen in America are done by Muslims. That is for true. Now, I'm not going to say what religion they are, because usually nobody's religion is ever brought up, ever, unless they're a Muslim. So, that's whatever. Issue that I got going on right now is, okay, I did not make a video last week about Muhammad Ali. And it is not for any disrespectful reason. Actually, it's for an extremely respectful reason. I did not feel that I, personally, could do him any justice in my explanation of him. I found him to be such a great person that, and trust me when I say it, I did not think I had the words to express it. My husband came in, he told me, and I got very upset. So I went online to make sure it's true, because my husband always believes in, death hoaxes on Twitter. So I have to go look it up. And it was true. And I'm over on Twitter, and I'm reading all of this stuff. And it just reminded me of when I was a kid, and my brother, who is a Muslim, was trying to teach me a lot of things about black pride, having pride in myself, my people, the people around me, my community, things of that nature, so that I wouldn't grow up, self-hating like the media is teaching me to be, So a lot of things got very reflective for me. I literally threw my phone. My husband like, what the hell wrong with you? And I was like, I can't be on social media because it's making me cry. Like I'm overwhelmed with emotion. I remember when I was a little bit younger, I was dating this white guy, and something happened. I don't know why Muhammad Ali was being talked about or in the news or whatever, but he told me he didn't like Muhammad Ali because Muhammad Ali refused to go in the draft for the reasons that we all know. And I really had to sit and evaluate what the hell this person was trying to say. You think that if somebody, I mean, this is on a government level, but on the very smallest, most simple level, if somebody is beating you up, if somebody's bullying you, would you go and fight for them? And not the regular kind of bully. I'm talking about bullying where, they killed your mother or so, really you're terrified of this person. Do you willingly sign up to go and do good things for them? It's not logical. What the fuck was he on? And yeah, I mean, that's a perspective that there are obviously going to be people that feel that way. But what I was very happy to see was the outpouring of love, respect, gratitude for everything that this man did, everything that he stood for. It was wonderful. And it was amazing to see it happen for Muslims for the first time since 9/11, or probably even before that, because Islam is associated with many people to be, the new black religion or whatever. So I hadn't known about any white Muslims, in America anyway. I know that they got them, other places or whatever. But okay, now that this Orlando motherfucker then came out and shot up this club Pulse, and killed these people at this gay club. The emphasis is back on the hatred of Islam instead of the hatred of ISIS, which is the actual hate group. They're a group of people who happen to be Muslims. Just like those neo-Nazi people are white racist people who happen to be, Christians or WASP or whatever they are. Or any group of people who happen to have one thing in common, but many other people have that thing in common that aren't in their group. They're in their group for being crazy, okay? So ISIS is a bunch of wacko motherfuckers that go around killing people. Muslims are not a bunch of wacko motherfuckers that go around killing each other. Or killing people, and themselves, Apparently that's got to be a part of the whole damn thing. So we went from this, and it went on for days, the fanfare for Muhammad Ali, the outpouring of respect that people have for him. Amazing. And then it was gone, just like that. Is there any way that there can be a balance between the hatred of Islam and the adoration of another human being who happens to be in a religion? Because although religion supposedly dictates who you are, it doesn't really. It's basically a guideline of how your God says that things are supposed to be, and you're supposed to follow them. People don't follow them. I know Muslims who's, cheating and fornicating. Some people drink. People smoke cigarettes. I definitely know Christians or people who call themselves Christians. In America, Christian is just used very, very loosely. And I'm one of the people who use it loosely. So the vast majority of people that I know will say that they are Christian. But fornicate, babies out of wedlock, disrespectful to parents. Well, not my generation, but them youngsters. Still, their religion, you ask them, they're all Christian. Racist, hateful, evil, degrading, demeaning, look down on other people, don't have respect for other people, don't treat others as they would like to be treated, but they still are Christians. So I guess it's just overlooked that you, as a Christian, don't really have to follow the rules. You just do whatever the hell you want to do and walk around with the title. But a Muslim cannot, they're never afforded that sort of thing. So I think it's unfortunate that this had to happen at any point in time, first off. And then just really bad timing that it would happen right after the death of Muhammad Ali. Though the love that everybody has for Muhammad Ali may soften the arrogance of the people who would like to keep on pushing this hate of Islam. I don't know what it's going to do, but I just thought that it was very interesting to see the tide change to people loving a Muslim. I mean, loving on a Muslim openly, gushing, tears. It was beautiful. And now we're back to the same old bullshit. You know what I mean? So, anywho, I'm rambling and I'm tired. And I'm about to put this whole ice cream in my mouth at one time. So I'm going to have to get off the camera. But if you guys feel what I'm saying, grasp it, understand it, got anything to add to it, let me know down in the comments. Anybody being disrespectful will get your ass blocked, because I really don't have the time for this shit today. You see my hair, you see me in a robe, you hear the noise. Psh, don't play. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Thanks for watching, y'all. I appreciate the love. Make sure you check out my previous video. I'm so fucking here for it. And if you was here for it too, then check me out on my next review for episode 3 this week coming up. Make sure you swing by my natural hair and beauty channel. And if you're looking for a workout, check me out on my fitness channel.